back to Brit's World. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If this is your second, third, or fourth time, welcome back. So in this video, it's going to be a story time. So today I'm going to do a story time for you guys. And this story time is called I Was So Embarrassed. Y'all about to figure out why I was so embarrassed. It was last year, but I can remember it like it was yesterday because that's how embarrassed I was. So y'all, so what had happened was, it was on I think it was a Saturday. It was a Saturday, a weekend. And me and my mom, my sister went to the grocery store. We went to Shoppers grocery store. And we went just to get like a few groceries for around the house. And we wanted to get something quick to eat because we were going to the movies later on that day. And it was the same time around when Acrimony, the movie with Taraji P. Henson, was coming out. So we went to the store, and when you first walk in the store, you see the hot bar. You're like, ooh, that food look good. So I was like, typically off the hot bar all the time. So I was like, ooh, that beefaroni looks so good. I don't know why I thought to get beefaroni, but y'all, it looked so good. It looked so delectable. So I got it. I got some chicken too. And we shopped and stuff, and then we came home, put the groceries up, and then we started eating because we were all hungry. It's probably like noon to 1-ish around that time, and the movie had started 8 o'clock that night. So we said we were going to eat and then chill and then go to the movie. So we eating, and as I'm eating, I'm like, oh shit, the fuck? My stomach feeling funny. So I keep eating and eating, and then I'm eating, and I finish my meal, and then ever since I took the last bite, my stomach was hurting. Like, it was like a upset stomach type because of the food. So I'm sitting there, y'all, and I'm just like, so as the day go on, I'm having a stomach pain, but I'm not saying anything to anybody. I'm like, oh, maybe I gotta use the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, don't use the bathroom. I don't have to use the bathroom. So then I end up going to the movie theater. So we get there about 7:30 because we always get to the movie theaters early when we go to the movies. So we got in, got our tickets, got some popcorn, slushies, all that good stuff like that. We're to go sit down, watching the previews. Mind you, I'm still in pain. My stomach still feeling uneasy and upset. So we get in there and the previews are playing. I'm like, the fuck? I feel nauseous. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me I got food poisoning. So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm going to be right back. So I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, ooh. It came out down below when my stomach still fucking hurting. So I go back into the movie theater, the movie starts, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, I made it back in time. I'm sitting there, I'm like, the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I'm like, it's about to come both ways, So I run to the bathroom. I don't run, I walked fastly. So I walked fastly, and I got there, and I'm like, oh shit, it came both ways. So I'm like, okay, maybe for this I'll feel better. So I go back in the movie theater. I'm like, excuse me. I done passed the people like 5 times. So they probably like, I wish this bitch sit down. So I'm sitting there. And so then I've been to the bathroom twice already. So it's the third time. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go again and I come back. I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to go home. I'm like, I don't feel good. It came both ways, man. I got food poisoning. So they're like, you sure you want us to take you? Because my mom drove us to the movie theater. I'm like, no, I can catch an Uber. Request the Uber. The Uber come quickly. It come like within 5 minutes. So I get in the Uber and I'm talking to him. Like, I'm telling him about my situation. I feel like I got food poisoning, my stomach upset, I got the runs. He like, oh man, I hope you feel better. So we get like 7 minutes down the street. Mind you, my house is like 5 minutes away from where we at. I get there, and we at a stoplight. I'm like, oh man, can you please pull over? I'm so sorry. He's like, no, fine, go ahead. So he pull over to the side. I hop out the back seat. I start going for it. When I tell you, shit just started running down my legs, and the throat just started coming out, and I'm like, my fucking God, how I'm gonna tell this Uber driver that it just came both ways? Is he gonna let me get back in his car? Like, what's gonna happen? So I just stand there for a minute. I'm trying to figure out, like, should I tell him what happened? Like, this is so embarrassing. So I go to the car and I open the door and I peek my head in and I go to say, I did throw up, but it also came out the other way too, down my leg. I said, I can lay on my stomach in the back seat if you could take me home. He was like, oh man, I would, but I got more riders to pick up. And he said that he just got his freshly new clean seats. So I'm like, oh, cool, I understand. I was like, okay, I'll call my mom. So he pulls off. He was like, man, feel better. He was super nice about it, but he was like, no, you ain't get my fucking seat dirty. So I'm standing there on a corner. Cars just going past. And at that point, I had black pants on. I think I had black jeans on, or blue jeans. It was jeans, but you couldn't tell that I had shit on myself. But shit, I could feel it, okay? So I'm standing there, and I'm just like, fuck. So I go to call my mother. She don't answer on the first or second ring because they watching a movie. As to be expected, your phone is probably on silent. So I called the third time. I think either her or my sister answered that phone. And I'm like, hey, so I didn't make it home. I had to make a pit stop. And the Uber driver said I couldn't get back in the car because he had to pick up other drivers and blah, 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 this and that. Oh, my God. The person on the street could probably hear my mother laughing on the phone. Like, when I tell you, I was like, bro, this not laughing matter. So she's like, all right, I'm coming. They was on the phone with me the whole way. When I tell you, my mom was laughing like shit. So they pulled up. I had to get in the back seat on my stomach and my legs up in the air. Like, you know, somebody like a kid laying there full playing and their legs across up in the air like they wasn't leaning against the car door. When I said I was laying on my stomach, when I tell you I was so fucking embarrassed. I got home. I lived in an apartment complex, so it was like a long sidewalk to get to my apartment building. So I left them because my mom's like one of them parkers where she gotta get in the park street and all this stuff like that. So let me get out. So I get out, I walk fast to the house. Come in, my aunt open the door. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? I can't even tell her. I'm trying to make it to the bathroom, okay? So I get in the bathroom. They filter in on what was wrong with me and stuff like that. So I get in the bathroom. I don't know if I want to sit or if I want to stand. I don't know if I need the toilet or the trash can. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, shit just coming from every direction. So I'm sitting there. So I eventually get myself together. I shower. I throw the pants, everything that I had on the trash because there was no saving from that. Like, I got myself situated and then I went to bed. And I think I stayed in bed all that night, early morning, midday the next day. And you know how, like, I started feeling a little better. And then as I just kept reliving it, I was like, wow, Brittany, you really just had to shit on yourself out in public. Like, I never shit on myself before, so I was just like, So I was so embarrassed, y'all. I can tell this story 50 million times because that's how embarrassed I was. I learned my lesson. I definitely did because these story times are all about learning lessons. So in this situation, I know not to eat on the food bar, and everybody keep asking me, why the fuck would you eat beefaroni off the bar? I was like, I don't know, shit. It looked good. It looked good. It looked really good, by the way. So I was like, And it was good. That's the thing. But it got me. That food poisoning got me. Man, I don't wish food poisoning on anybody because it's nothing to play with. It's no joke, girl. You be feeling hot. You be feeling just like your body can't take it. Like it's like you on your last leg. Like, whew. So y'all, that's what happened with me with that beefaroni on that hot bar. So I'm trying to tell you. Be careful about them hot bars. Be careful about, don't eat no beefaroni off the hot bar. When I tell you, I haven't had beefaroni since that incident. And I love beefaroni. Chef Boyardee. But I definitely learned my lesson. That's why I come on here and tell you guys, because my channel is all about keeping it real, keeping it 100. And I'm trying to grow as a person. So I'm like, I'm going to tell everything. Y'all going to know everything, period. Because I'm an open book. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happens when your ass eat off a hot bar. I learned my lesson that day. I don't know if it was more. And then I was mad because I really wanted to see that damn movie. Then it took me about a couple weeks to actually watch the movie because I ended up attempting to go back to the movie theater. But I just couldn't do it. It just brought back too many bad memories. It took me a while to go back to the movie theater again. Then when I went back again, I was like, I just kept thinking back to that night like, oh, shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time because I definitely enjoyed telling you guys and I definitely learned my lesson. I can laugh about this shit now, but then, it was a mess, a disaster. A hotmess.com. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Also comment down below what you like to see on this channel, what you want to see. I'm an open book. I'm open to doing a plethora of many things. I have a book review coming. I have a haul coming. I have so much coming. Definitely more Sims gameplay coming. And I have, you know, just like little small stuff coming. But just let me know if you guys want to see anything different, what you think I should improve on. And yeah, because I want to make the viewers happy and I want you guys to watch content that you actually want to watch. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. Hit that bell to be notified when I drop a video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.